from Convention Hall, Miami Beach, Florida, the 1963 Miss Universe Beauty Pageant.
世界の美女が集まったこの豪華なステージより謹んでご挨拶申し上げます。
Starring the most beautiful girls in the world.
Con Arlene Francis y John Daly, maestro de ceremonias Gene Rayburn, orquesta Jacques Tonnet.
With host and hostess, Arlene Francis and John Daly. Master of ceremonies, Gene Rayburn. Vocalist, Tony Mitchell and Jacques Donnet's orchestra.
Presented by the makers of Lil, who bring you a brand new kind of home permanent for curls that start soft and stay lively.
And here is your host for the 1963 Miss Universe Beauty Daly.
Good evening. Tonight we'll be part of an exciting event, the finals of the 12th annual Miss Universe Beauty Pageant. For the past 7 days, we've heard the language of beauty spoken in a dozen tongues as the hour of decision draws closer here in Miami Beach. And as you can see, by the huge audience in Convention Hall, the pageant has drawn thousands of visitors, as well as newsmen and press photographers from everywhere in the free world. More important, it has brought beauty delegates from 5 continents, representatives of 51 foreign nations, flying to the United States on the biggest adventure of their young lives. Their first glimpse of America are an international airport and, as usual, a swarm of photographers. Some delegates arrive in national costumes that they'll be wearing in competition tonight. Many are away from their homes for the first time. They've never flown before. Now they face the excitement of a strange language and strange places, all leading up to tonight's final competition, the most beautiful girl in the world. With the final decision less than 90 minutes away, the question everyone is asking here in Convention Hall is, who will be selected as Miss Universe of 1963? For an interim report, backstage now, and my lovely colleague, Arlene Francis. Arlene?
Thank you, John. Well, the final issue here is still very much in doubt, of course, but there is no doubt about one thing. Tonight's finalists are worthy contenders for the title of the most beautiful girl in the world. After months of worldwide competition, the field has narrowed to 15 finalists, and tonight, the beauty, poise, and personality of one of them will win the crown. We'll meet the finalists in a moment, and you will have an opportunity to choose your own favorite. And there is the fanfare. Let's switch to Gene Rayburn out on the stage.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, may I present the 15 finalists. Here they are, the delegates from Argentina, from Austria, from Brazil, from Colombia, from Denmark, from Finland, from France, from Germany, Ireland, Italy, Japan, Korea, the Philippines, Republic of South Africa, and the United States. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovely 15 finalists.
Well, we have now seen the girls who have triumphed in the preliminaries. In the finals tonight, they are being judged for beauty of face, beauty of figure, and poise and personality. That is quite a gamut of virtues, John. And I must say they are as fair a field as I have ever seen.
They are indeed, Arlene. The finalists are beautiful, and so are all the Miss Universe delegates. Couldn't be otherwise. For each international representative, first was chosen Queen of Beauty in her native land. Our own national delegate, Miss United States, received her crown on this very stage Wednesday night this week. And here on videotape are the tense final moments as the United States delegate was selected.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the new Miss United States of America is Miss Illinois. Now she has the symbols of her office, her scepter, and her crown, and that beautiful stole, and I know you want to meet her. Here she is, the Miss United States of America, the delegate from Illinois.
And so Marit Ozers, a beautiful 19-year-old Latvian-born carpenter's daughter from the state of Illinois, was selected to represent the United States in the Miss Universe beauty pageant. Having competed successfully in the preliminaries, Miss Ozers is now one of the 15 international beauties hoping to capture the title of Miss Universe. We'll see how she does in the competition tonight. Backstage right now, 78 delegates are taking their places for the International Parade of Beauty. How's it going back there, Arlene?
Oh, it is busy and bustling and lots of fun. And those sounds that you hear are sounds of excitement in 30 languages. And how do you like my little beauty here from Persia, huh? Oh, hoş behalat ba inzolhoy, In Persian kitty, that means most of us would give our right arms to have hair this soft. And this beauty is Diane Zabicki, Miss Connecticut of 1962. Hi, and Diane is getting a surprising new kind of home permanent.
All finished.
Yes, but we just gave Diane a new kind of lilt home permanent. She doesn't even know herself about one special ingredient in it. Thank you very much. It's milk. It's good for you, and it is beautiful for your hair. Milk. M-I-L-K.
In a home permanent?
Oh, no, only in this home permanent. New Milk Wave lilt.
But why milk?
Ah, that is a very good question. Let me show you. When you mix milk with this special lilt waving powder like this, you get a different waving lotion. Different because it gives you a soft, natural-looking wave that is so right for today's hairstyles. Like this one. You remember Gladys Zender, of course, Miss Universe of
Hello.
1958. Hello, Gladys.
When did you get your milk wave, Gladys?
Just yesterday.
Oh, it's so soft.
That is Milk Wave Lilt. Your curls start soft and they stay lively. Now, before the show is over, Diane will have her hair combed out so that we can see how a Milk Wave Lilt looks on the very first day. Isn't this the one home permanent you really have to try? New Milk Wave Lilt for curls that start soft and stay lively.
This is the finale of the 1963 Miss Universe Beauty Pageant, and once again here is Master of Ceremonies, Gene Rayburn.
And the curtain got hung up. Dee-da-da-da-dum, because I was supposed to be here when the fanfare ended. Now the 15 finalists, and while they're preparing for their appearance in national costume, we present a highlight of the week-long pageant activities. Ladies and gentlemen, you see before you a stage full of the world's most beautiful girls, every one of them a queen of beauty, every one bearing the crown of her native country or home state. These Miss Universe delegates have traveled from all over the world to appear before you tonight in this event, the International Parade of Beauty. First, may I introduce the beauty delegate, Miss Dinah Armstrong, the Bahamas, Sandra Young, Alaska, Nina Whaley, Belgium, Irene Godin, Arizona, Diane McGarry, and Arkansas, Cheryl Bechtelheimer. This lovely group is comprised of the delegates from Bolivia, Ana Gutierrez, British Guiana, Gloria Blackman, California, Francine Herrick, Canada, Jane Comita, Colorado, Ray Looney, and Ceylon, Manel de Silva. Here are the delegates from Connecticut, Miss Gail Dinan, Costa Rica, Sandra Chrysopoulos, Delaware, Susan Kowalski, Cuba, Alicia Chia, the District of Columbia, Michelle Matrinko, and Curacao, Phyllis Zelinsky. Now the delegates from Florida, Linda Eglin, the Dominican Republic, Carmen De Benito, from Georgia, Brenda Seagrave, Hawaii, Susan Molina, Ecuador, Patricia Cordova, and Indiana, Vicki Little. Dr. Ramona Myler. From Greece, Despina Orietta. From Kansas, Diane Stalker. Kentucky, Mary Ann Arnold. From Holland, Elsa Ongstink. And Louisiana, Peggy Romero. Another group of beautiful young ladies, delegates from Maine, Laurel Barker. From Iceland, Theodora Thordardottir. From Maryland, Marcia Matrinko. Massachusetts, Sandra Smith. From Israel, Shireen Ibrahim. And Michigan, Pamela Sand. Another beautiful group, this time from Mississippi, Joan Kinnebrew. From Jamaica, June Bowman. From Missouri, Sandra Marlin. From Luxembourg, Mia Dam. From Nebraska, Sandy Zimmer. And Morocco, Salma Rahal. This beautiful quintet from Nevada, Kathy Francis. From New Zealand, Regina Scandrett. New Hampshire, Johnny McLeod. From Nicaragua, Leda Sanchez. And New Jersey, Judy Ayers. Lovely delegation from New Mexico, Sandy Fullingham. From Norway, Ava Karlberg. From New York, Jeannie Quinn. From Okinawa, Tejada. From North Carolina, Trudy Calton. And Paraguay, Amalia Benitez. Another group of beautiful young ladies, the delegations from Ohio, Gloria McBride. From Peru, Dora Toledano. From Oklahoma, Roberta Mosier. From Puerto Rico, Jeanette Yaskoechea. From Oregon, Josette Fisher. And Scotland, Gay Taylor. The delegates from Pennsylvania, Deborah Kardanic. From Spain, Maria Perez. From Rhode Island, Rosemary Dickinson. From Suriname, Brigida Hagens. From South Carolina, Cecilia Yoder. And from Sweden, Karsten Janssen. This group of beautiful young ladies from Tennessee, Bobby Morrow. From Switzerland, Diana Tanner. From Texas, Cheryl Wilburn. From Trinidad, Jean Stoddard. From Utah, Carla Dinius. And from Turkey, Gulay Samuray. This beautiful group from Vermont, Ellen Centerbar. Uruguay, Graciela Pintos. From West Virginia, Nina Denton. From Venezuela, Irene Machado. From Wisconsin, Lynn Korchinov. And from Wales, Maureen Thomas. Ladies and gentlemen, you've met them all, the delegates to the 1963 Miss Universe Beauty Pageant. There they are.
The International Parade of Beauty. You know, Arlene, Marco Polo took 4 years to complete his worldwide travels, and astronaut Leroy Gordon Cooper circled the globe in 88 minutes and 45 seconds, but tonight, in just about 5 minutes, the loveliest girls from the 4 corners of the world have paraded before our eyes.
Yes, indeed. The world does seem to grow smaller. It seems to me the girls grow prettier. In the next event, the finalists will be presented in their national costumes. In the meantime, here's a mother you all know having fun with her real-life family in their old-fashioned car.
Meet June Lockhart. In private life, Mrs. John Lindsay. Hello. We're just back from a little shopping expedition. And these are my daughters. This is Junie. She's 7.
Hi.
And this is Anne, who's 9.
How do you do?
You know, an old-style car is fun and good for a lot of laughs. But when it comes to something as important as the health of my youngsters, I'm really serious. Come inside with us, and I'll show you what I mean. Like any mother, I want to protect my family every way I know how. So when toothpaste is on the shopping list, you can just bet that we always get Crest, because Crest proved it reduces cavities. You know what convinced me? Those tests described on television, where people using Crest were tested against people using the same toothpaste, but without Floristan. Remember, the groups using Crest always had fewer cavities. Actually, from 21% fewer cavities when everybody brushed as usual to 46% when everybody in the test brushed 3 times a day. Well, around this house, we don't want cavities, so we're pretty strict about those dental health rules. Watch between meal treats and
Go to the dentist every 6 months.
And brush our teeth regularly. With what, Junie? That's right, with Crest. Because Crest is the toothpaste for families who want fewer cavities.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to meet the 5 men who are so well qualified to judge the beautiful young ladies you have seen. The burden of decision will rest with them. First, from Brazil, Director of TV Brasilia, Managing Superintendent of the Diarios Associados, Dr. Edjuso Cid Varela. Dr. Varela. Next, from the United States, the internationally known architect, designer, and creator of the popular Patterson Girl, Mr. Russell Patterson. Our next judge comes to us from Japan, Managing Director of Asahi Broadcasting Corporation in Osaka, one of Japan's leading radio and television corporations. We're delighted to have Mr. Kiyoshi Hara. Mr. Hara. Our next judge is from the United States. He's the author and nationally syndicated columnist of the New York Post, Mr. Earl Wilson. We go to Great Britain for our next judge, one of the most talented comedy actors of our time, who soon goes into production on his new picture called The World of Henry Orient. Here is Mr. Peter Sellers. Thank you, gentlemen.
In this next event, the finalists are presented in their colorful national costumes and speak in their native languages.
That is right indeed, and unlike the other competitions where beauty is the main consideration, the judges will be scoring poise and personality.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, in alphabetical order, we present the Miss Universe finalists in their national costumes. And we'll begin with the delegate from Argentina, Miss Olga Gayuzzi.
Buenas noches, señoras y señores. Estoy muy orgullosa de representar a la Argentina en los Estados Unidos. Quiero agradecer también la hospitalidad y el cariño que me brindaron y espero retribuírselos cuando lleguen a la Argentina. Oh, I'm sorry. Que también es muy bonita y tiene lugares maravillosos para visitar. I am very happy to be here in your beautiful country. Miami Beach is wonderful. Tonight I am the likest girl in Argentina. Thank you for your kind hospitality. Muchas gracias.
Now the delegate from Austria, Miss Gertrude Bergner.
Good evening, judges. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very happy to be among the finalists. and I thank you, one and all. I bring you greetings from my homeland, Austria. It is a small but beautiful and very, very friendly land. I'm a little sad that my parents and my two sisters from Vienna are not here, but when I come back to Austria, I shall tell my family about your beautiful country. Thank you so much. Thank you.
A number of the young ladies very bravely are trying to do their little speeches in English. Now, the delegate from Brazil, Miss Ieda Maria Vargas.
Senhoras, senhores, senhores juízes, boa noite. If emotion could kill, I would do that now. But as you see, though a little shake, I'm still alive. I know what using to see Brazilian girls dressed as baianas, as Carmen Miranda, but I am from the typical costume of gauchos. I'll never forget these wonderful people who gave me the most thrilling moment of my whole life in Miami Beach. I am very, very happy. A million takes to everyone.
Now the delegate from Colombia, Miss Maria Cristina Alvarez.
Buenas noches, honorables jueces, señoras y señores. Good evening, honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen. No saben lo contenta que me encuentro de haber hecho sobresalir a Colombia, mi país, en este concurso. I lived in the United States for a happy year when I was 17, and I am very happy to return as the delegate of Colombia, my country. This has been a wonderful experience, and I will remember it all of my life. Thank you very much.
And now the delegate from Denmark, Miss Heino Forma.
God aften, mine damer og herrer, ærede dommere. En rejse til Florida har altid lyttet som et eventyr for mig, og at netop jeg skulle komme her til Miss Univers-konkurrencen som Danmarks repræsentant, havde jeg aldrig drømt om. On behalf of my country and myself, I thank you all sincerely for your warm hospitality and kindness. My visit to the United States of America has been so exciting that I cannot find the expressions. Thank you very much.
And now the delegate from Finland, Miss Rita Kautien.
Arvoisa tuomaristo, hyvät naiset ja herrat. Minä tuon teille kaikille lämpimät terveiset kaukaisesta kotimaastani. My greetings come from Finland, and I assure you that the distance hasn't taken away anything from their warmth. At this moment, I really wish my family could be here because I'm the proudest girl in Finland. And I would like to thank all people of Miami Beach for guidance and hospitality we have received during these wonderful days. And I know when I leave Miami Beach, I have only good memories to take with me to my home country. And I would be happy if we could meet there. Thank you so much.
Here is the delegate from France, Miss Monique Lemaire.
honorable judges. I first intended to deliver my speech in French, but I changed my mind. I thought you would understand much better if I speak to you in broken English rather than in good French. I want to thank all of you for your very kind of hospitality and your sympathy. Isn't it? One of your great statesmen, Thomas Jefferson, will say, every man has two countries. He has, sorry. He has one, this country, I don't speak English very well, sorry. He has, I speak French, it's much better. I speak French, it's much better, I think. Cet homme a son pays particulier est la France. So please come and visit France, your country, your second country. Thank you very much for everything.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you have met the first group of the finalists, and while the judges now will do some of their... You will meet the second group.
Marlena Schmidt, Miss Universe 1961, was to have played a prominent role in tonight's pageant, but 48 hours ago, Marlena was rushed to Mount Sinai Hospital here in Miami Beach and underwent an emergency appendectomy. The operation was a complete success. Marlena's husband, Ty Harden, is at the hospital with her, and if Marlena is feeling well enough, we're going to speak with her right now. Hello, Marlena.
Hello.
Hello. Since you couldn't come here, we decided to bring the mountain to you. How are you feeling?
Thank you very much. I had wonderful doctors and I feel fine.
You feel fine? That's the important thing.
Ty and I just arrived from Los Angeles where we attended his last picture premiere at Speedy Bunny 9 as we are on our way to Europe. Where we made another picture and we will visit my work and show off our little Schnuckelsen, our baby Marianne Hahn. And so my sickness comes very much against our plane. And I'm sure very disappointed that I can't be at a pageant this year and all this excitement and so on.
Well, Marlena, everyone here feels the same way. We miss you too, and it was good to meet you and to meet Ty Harden there with you. And we all send our wishes for a speedy recovery, and we hope to have you with us next year. She's still one of the most beautiful women in the world, but then that's true of every past Miss Universe, and I'm sure it'll be true of all those in the future. Now, backstage to Arlene, who's standing by with two lovely former Miss Universe contenders.
Yes, John, I'd like you to meet Diane Duffy and Judy Lamparter, who represented Illinois and Michigan in 1961 and 62. Hello, girls. How do you like my little friend?
He's a doll.
And so soft.
He's a softie. How do you like your Milky Way Permanent?
I love it.
Good.
It's just as lively now as it was when we...
Oh, don't say when. No, that's a little secret. Diane and Judy have both had a remarkable new kind of home permanent, and it's called Milk Wave Lilt. You can see how soft and how lively their hair is. It's perfect for today's soft, natural-looking hairstyles. But what you don't know is how long ago they got their Milk Wave Permanent. Look, here is Diane. On April 17th, 3 months ago, Milk Wave Permanent. Now, here she is the very next day, April 18th. See how gentle those curls are? Now here's Judy, as she looked getting her Milk Wave Lilt 3 months ago, and the very next day her curls are soft and natural looking. Now, girls, what have you done to your hair since last April? Anything?
Nothing but shampoos and rinses, and we've set our hair.
But nothing else?
Nothing.
Nothing. They set it together. And there's a secret of these lasting, lively curls, and it is new Milk Wave Lilt. You just mix a little of this milk with the Lilt waving powder, and you give it a bit of a shake like that, and you get a rich waving lotion that leaves your hair soft and natural looking from the first day on. So give yourself a lilt. Milk Wave Lilt. for curls that start soft and stay lively.
Now, are the judges ready to see the second group there? Okay. Our competition now continues with the beauty delegate from Germany, Miss Helga Carla Zitzemir.
Guten Abend, meine Damen und Herren. Mein Name ist Helga Carla Zizemer. Ich bin 19 Jahre alt und komme aus der alten deutschen Stadt Nürnberg. Sie ist bekannt durch die Richard Wagners Oper Die Meistersinger aus Nürnberg. Ich bin sehr glücklich, dass ich die Chance habe, an der Miss Univers teilzunehmen und Amerika kennenzulernen. Ich danke dem Komitee für die Einladung. America is a wonderful country. I am very happy to be here. Thank you for everything. I invite all of you to come to my country. Thank you very much.
Now the delegate from Ireland, Miss Marlene McCune.
Honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, I am sure I'm the happiest girl in Ireland tonight. I have really had a lovely time, and I want to thank you for your wonderful hospitality and the welcome you have given me. This has really been an experience I will never forget. And I invite you, all the people of America, to come to Ireland, the land of the shamrock, the green rivers and the shiny lakes. And I give you a Gaelic welcome, Kilimi Fatcher, 100,000 welcomes. Thank you.
Here is the delegate from Italy, Miss Gianna Serra.
Signori giudici, signore, signori, sono molto emozionata di rappresentare l'Italia, di aver visto l'America, Miami Beach e di rappresentare l'Italia a questo concorso che io ritengo il massimo riconoscimento della bellezza e dell'amicizia tra i popoli. Excuse me, my English is not so good. So please forgive me for reading. When I left Rome, I did not imagine I would be so at ease and happy with the American people. My heartfelt thanks to you and arrivederci. Thank you very much.
Here is the delegate from Japan, Miss Noriko Ando.
Ladies and gentlemen、私の国は長い歴史と勤勉、礼儀が広く知られております。日本の季節は美しく、春も夏もきれいですから、皆さんどうぞいらしてくださいませ。Next week, 1964, the Olympic Games will be held in our capital, Tokyo. So I hope to see you all again in Tokyo. Goodbye, everybody, until we see you again at the Olympics in Tokyo. Thank you very much.
The delegate from Korea, Miss Kim Young-ja.
지금 소개받은 미스 코리아 김명자입니다. 이 순간은 나에게 가장 행복한 순간입니다. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the happiest moment in my life. I have the honor to stand here for my country, Korea. I have the honor to stand here among the prettiest girls. I have dreamed and waited for this moment for a long time. 마이애미 비치는 대단히 아름답지만 무척 덥군요. 그러나 에어 컨디션이기 때문에 감사합니다. We thank Korea. Many thank you.
Now the delegate from the Philippines, Miss Lalaine Bennett.
Maligayang bati sa inyong lahat. Alam kong ang buong Pilipinas ay ngayon nasisiyahan sa gabing ito. As a child, I have always wanted to come to visit the native land of my grandfather, who was one of the first American teachers who came to help educate my people. Through this pageant, my dream has been fulfilled. America has helped the Philippines, taught us how to stand on our own 2 feet, and in 1946 gave us a most wonderful gift, the gift of freedom. For this, I, together with my people, will forever be grateful. Please accept our sincere thanks. United States of America, thank you.
The delegate from the Republic of South Africa, Miss Ellen Liebenberg.
Judges and everyone, I am most grateful for this wonderful opportunity to visit your beautiful United States of America. What more can I say than just a great big thank you to you all. Come now and visit my golden country, sunny South Africa. Nogmaals baie dankie vir al uw vriendelijkheid en gastvrijheid. In my language that means thank you very much for all your kind hospitality extended to me here in Miami. Thank you.
Now the delegate from the United States of America, Miss Marit Ozers.
Honorable judges, fellow delegates, ladies and gentlemen, I'm extremely proud to be the representative of the United States of America. May I express my thanks to the people of Miami Beach for their warm generosity. Since I was welcomed to these shores to enjoy life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, I now appreciate the greatness of my country. I believe that the essence of America was best expressed by one of our great presidents who said, "Government of the people, by the people, and for the people shall not perish from this earth."
We thank you, girls, for that delightful visit around the world.
From all around the world, 15 girls, one of whom will be the next Miss Universe. But which one? Some of you may already have picked a favorite. All of you, I'm sure, want to know more about these lovely finalists, so join Arlene and me for close-up interviews with the girls right after we make our way backstage.
This is the crown that symbolizes Miss Universe. Can you imagine wearing anything more luxurious? Watch.
Now, ladies and gentlemen.
Imagine shampoo lather so luxurious, you wish you could wear it. This is the luxury of extra rich liquid Prel shampoo. Liquid Prel, so luxurious, you wish you could wear it. Emerald green liquid Prel, so luxurious, so much richer. Look, drop a pearl into this shampoo. It falls as it would through water. Drop a pearl into liquid Prel. It drifts through emerald green richness. Liquid Prel looks so luxurious, feels so luxurious you wish you could wear it. Yet there's one thing even more luxurious. Your hair. Your hair, radiantly clean, luxuriously done by extra rich liquid Prel.
And now backstage at Miami Beach Convention Hall, we have a brief opportunity to talk with the Miss Universe finalists before the next event. And this is Miss USA from Chicago, Illinois. That's Marit Ozes. Is that right, Marit?
Yes, that's correct.
19 years old, and you speak Latvian as well as English. Well, that's understandable. Marit came to this country at the age of 6 with a mother and dad and brothers and sisters, of whom there are 8, I believe. Is that right?
Yes,
and I know that your dad has not been able to pursue the career here, but he was in opera at home in Latvia. Have you made up your mind what you're going to do with your future?
Well, I'm not quite sure. I would like to go into the entertainment field. I've also wanted to be a teacher.
Well, what about education? Are you going on with that?
Yes, I plan to go to college also.
Are you entered in college?
Yes, I've been accepted at Chicago Teachers College.
I see, because this next year you're going to be busy as Miss USA, but you do plan to go on to Chicago Teachers College, no matter whether you want to go into entertainment or teach, right?
Yes.
Well, fine. Well, I hope you have good fortune in whichever of those 2 careers you finally decide on. And much congratulations for winning the Miss USA title. Nice to see you, Marty. And next we have Miss Philippines, Lalaine Bennett, 19 years old. And Lalaine lives in Quezon City?
Yes, Quezon City.
Quezon City.
Yes.
And I note that you already have been launched on a movie career, Lalaine. Is that right?
Well, yes, I'm signed up with the company for 6 years.
Ah, how long have you been making movies?
I've been in it for less than a year, and I've made 5 movies so far.
And what's the last one?
Well, my last one is currently showing in Korea. The title is No Way Out.
Oh, well, congratulations. You're well launched, and congratulations on being a finalist. And then we have the representative of the Union of South Africa, Ellen Liebenberg, 20 years old. Liebenberg, he's right? And where are you from at home?
From Cape Town.
And I'm from Johannesburg, so it's nice to see you here. I don't like to intrude personally, but who is Johnny? I know you sent a telegram to Johnny.
My fiancé at home.
Oh, well, congratulations. I'm sure he's happy about your great success here, and I wish he could be here with you.
Yes, I do.
And then we have Miss Germany, Helga Kala Ziesemer. Is that right?
Yes.
And I understand that you have a costume on. Would you stand up there with you? This is the costume that the first German immigrants to the United States in the 18th century wore, and it's a very picturesque costume. Thank you for bringing it here. Thank you. And there you are. We have some more countries to be heard from. Arlene?
Oh, yes, thank you, John. This first young lady that I'm going to talk to is Miss Wagner, and Miss Wagner is from Vienna. Miss Wagner, what did you do in Vienna?
I was secretary from a manager in a bank.
A manager in a bank. And what else do you do there?
I worked for television by a quiz master.
Oh, you did a quiz show. What was the name of the quiz show?
Bingo Bingo.
Bingo Bingo sounds like an American name.
Yes, I stole it.
Huh? She stole it. Well, we give it to you as long as you leave us What's My Line. Good luck to you, dear. And now I have Miss Corvo, who is from Denmark. And you are from Copenhagen, huh?
Yes, that's right.
What do you do in Copenhagen, Mr.?
I'm a secretary for a medical firm.
And do you hope to be a doctor yourself?
No, I don't. It is too difficult for me.
It is. Well, it's not so difficult to marry a doctor. Would you like to do that?
No, I'm already engaged, and we have planned to marry this year.
Oh, really? Well, what does the gentleman do that you're engaged to?
He's an electrical engineer.
Well, they may be the doctors of the future. Good luck to you, Miss Denmark. And now, a young lady from Paris, France, by the name of Monique Lemaire. Hello, Monique.
Hello.
Monique is a very beautiful young lady who is wearing a costume that looks like Breton to me.
Yes, it's Brittany, from Brittany.
Are you from Brittany?
50, what do you say?
You say 50%.
50%, yes.
50%. Yes. And what, apart from being Miss Universe, what would you wish for most?
I would like the peace in the world for every human, all men.
Peace for all men. Well, we'll do our share, and I know that you'll help France to do theirs. Thank you very much, and good luck. Now, the next young lady I'm going to speak to, Miss Italy, her name is Miss Senna, but since Miss Senna does not speak English, she does speak French, and I'm going to have Miss France help interpret for us. Will you ask Miss Senna, since there are so many pictures made there, has she made pictures?
Yes, yes.
Oh, she understood. You did make pictures. But I understand she has a secret desire to be a pilot.
J'ai un secret désir pour devenir pilote. Oui, c'est vrai.
Avez-vous un homme qui est un pilote?
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Well, you could have a man for a pilot anytime, I'm sure. Good luck to you both. Thank you. And now, John, you have somebody new over there.
That I do. Miss Finland, Rita Kautieni. Did I do that properly?
Yes.
And Rita is 19 years old, and the thing I'm very interested in, I understand that you are assistant to a doctor in a laboratory, medical laboratory. Is this the work you're going to continue in, Rita?
Yes, I would like to continue my work after this year because I love it.
But for the next year, you'll be busy being Miss Finland, will you?
Yes, that's right.
And then back into the laboratory.
Yeah.
Well, it's a wonderful career to choose, and I congratulate you on that and on being a finalist in the Miss Universe contest. Good to see you. And then we have from Brazil, Ieda Maria Vargas, and 18 years old. You live in Porto Alegre?
Porto Alegre.
Porto Alegre.
Yes.
That costume of yours is a gaucho costume?
This is a cowboy costume.
A cowboy costume. Yes, it's the same as our cowboys. Well, I must say that it would be grand if our cowboys looked as well in theirs as you looked in yours. And congratulations on being a finalist to you, too. And next we have Miss Colombia, Maria Cristina Alvarez, 18 years old. And Maria Cristina, you live in Bogota. You live in Bogota. Now, I understand you have lived with us in this country, too.
Yeah, I was last year in Buffalo studying.
In Buffalo?
Yeah.
How long did you stay in Buffalo?
10 months.
10 months. You were studying there. Did you attend a school in Buffalo?
I was.
Okay, what school did you go to?
Mount St. Mary's.
Mount St. Mary's. Well, now, you've seen a good deal of the United States. If you were in Buffalo for 10 months up in the north, and now you've been down in Miami for many, many days in the Miss Universe contest, and I'm sure that your countrymen and countrywomen are proud of your being a finalist, and I want to congratulate you on that, too. Very nice to see you, Maria. And then we have Olga Galuthi, Miss Argentina. Olga lives in Buenos Aires and is a high fashion model. And I believe, if I understand things, you particularly want to meet.
President Howard and President Kennedy.
Well, I properly stand corrected. Those would be two wonderful men to meet, and congratulations to you, too, Miss Argentina. And I think probably Olga shares an ambition that a great many Americans would like to fulfill, that of knowing both President Eisenhower and President Kennedy. Arlene?
Yes, John, I am sitting here admiring Miss Korea, Kim Young-ja. Miss Korea, what do you do in Korea?
I'm a student.
And what are you studying? Where are you studying?
Sungmyeong Women's University in Korea.
The Women's University in Korea. Very good. And what do you hope to be?
현모양처. A good housewife and a great novelist.
She has to be a good housewife. I don't think she'll have any trouble at all being that. And a writer. What two writers do you admire?
Tolstoy and Paul Buck.
Very good. Tolstoy and Pearl Buck. You see how clever she is? One American, one Russian. We've got everything pieced in our time. Now we have Miss Ireland. Miss Beauty's name is Miss McKeon. Miss McKeon, you're from Belfast?
Yes, that's right.
Now that's English, under English rule, is it not?
Yes, it is, but I'm representing the whole of Ireland.
I should think you are. Do people often say you look like Elizabeth Taylor?
Yes, they do quite a lot.
But you don't mind?
No, I don't mind. I admire her a lot.
What man do you admire most in the United States?
President Kennedy.
Ah, he was just in your country. You just missed him.
Yes, I missed him by one day.
What, were you going to see him?
Yes, I was to go down to Dublin to present him with an Irish shillelagh.
An Irish shillelagh. Well, that's his loss as well as yours. Good luck. I hope you meet him someday, and best of luck to you. And now, a young lady representing Japan. Will the interpreter come in, please, because I do not speak any Japanese except aso. And this is Miss Ano. Miss Ando. What did Miss Ando do in Japan?
のりこ、あなた日本で何してました？
踊りをしてました。
She was a dancer in Japan.
And a very beautiful dancer indeed. I love the way they dance in Japan. What does she find most different between the United States and Japan, her own country?
アメリカと日本どのように違います？
アメリカはレディーファースト。
In America, she says, it's ladies first.
In America, it's ladies first, and all the Americans are going to be very grateful that you said that. Thank you, and good luck to you. Oritago?
Rinato?
Rinato, yes. That's Japanese for thank you, and you can see I don't speak it very well, but I can say one thing. These girls come from small villages. They come from large cities. They're both naive. Some are sophisticated. But one thing is common to all of them. There's a mounting excitement that you sense in the air. Isn't that right, John?
And a good reason, too, Arlene, because tonight provides the final chapter of an exciting story that began many weeks ago, when each of these girls won the beauty crown in her own country. And that final chapter is going to unfold right here in a few moments. You'll soon have another opportunity to test your judgment when the 15 Miss Universe finalists compete in the swimsuit event. Arlene?
While we're waiting, John, there is something else going on over here. I thought it might be interesting to watch. Here is Charlotte Sheffield, Miss USA 1958.
Hi, Arlene.
Hello. You know why she's smiling? Her hair's being styled by Julius Caruso, official consultant to the Miss Universe pageant.
Hello, Arlene.
Hi there. Are you still enthusiastic about this new milk?
Charlotte had a milk wave perm only yesterday. Today, the hair is so soft. Even the ends are soft.
Yes, it doesn't look like a new permanent, does it?
No, and it shouldn't, especially with today's hairstyles. Hair should be soft and natural, like this.
Just like that, and that is the magic of a milk wave lilt. It starts soft and it stays lively. Oh, I saw you. Here she is. This is Mary Boland.
Hi, Miss Francis.
Now tell me what you think of Charlotte's hair.
Oh, how'd you get it so pretty?
With milk.
Milk?
Yes, that's right, milk. It's good for you and it's beautiful for your hair.
You just pour milk on your hair?
Oh, no. You add the milk to this special waving powder. Give it a shake, and you get this rich lotion. Milk Wave Lilt is the only home permanent you mix with milk. It even smells nicer. But the important thing is you get curls that start soft and stay lively.
Her hair's soft as the key.
So for a permanent that leaves your hair soft and natural looking on the first day, get yourself a Milk Wave Lilt, the new home permanent for curls that start soft and stay lively.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we continue with the swimsuit competition. The 15 finalists presented alphabetically in their official Catalina swimsuits. First, the delegate from Argentina. Austria. The delegate from Brazil. The delegate from Colombia. The delegate from Denmark. The delegate from Finland. Here is the delegate from France. The delegate from Germany. The delegate from Ireland. The delegate from Italy. The delegate from Japan. The delegate from Korea. The delegate from the Philippines. South Africa. finally, the delegate from the United States of America. And there they are, ladies and gentlemen. 15 of the most beautiful girls in the world, one of whom will soon wear the crown of Miss Universe.
The remarkable thing, Arlene, is that these 15 young ladies are so calmly beautiful with all the excitement and tension that they must feel.
Well, goodness, I feel a little tension myself, John. These girls will be even lovelier when we see them presented next in evening gowns. And, of course, nothing sets off really better than a beautiful gown.
Well, as the 15 finalists prepare for that next test, all the other Miss Universe delegates on the big stage for another international ceremony.
Yes, the getting to know you number, it's becoming really quite a Miss Universe tradition, and the girls really do enjoy it. Of course, you've already gotten to know the mother of one of television's best-loved series. Let's go back to her home for another visit.
You know this young mother is June Lockhart. In private life, she's Mrs. John Lindsay.
This noble beast is Laddie, the family pooch.
Mama, why doesn't Laddie have to brush his teeth? He cleans his teeth chewing bones and things. Dogs don't have to brush.
No, but people do. And we're one family that's glad we've got Crest to brush with. Youngsters need all the help they can get in preventing cavities, and that's why I decided some years ago that we'd switch to Crest. I'd seen the commercials on television, the same as you have, and the Crest story made a lot of sense to me. You know, the way those clinical tests prove that Crest reduces cavities. And, of course, we all know that Crest is the only toothpaste recognized effective against cavities by the American Dental Association. Just listen to this statement from their Council on Dental Therapeutics. Crest has been shown to be an effective decay-preventive dentifrice that can be of significant value when used in a conscientiously applied program of oral hygiene and regular professional care. Well, that means Crest works best when you follow the dental health rules. Watch between meal treats, see the dentist regularly, and brush often with Crest. Those are our dental rules, and I hope they're yours, too, because Crest is the toothpaste for families who want fewer cavities.
The finals of the Miss Universe beauty pageant will continue immediately after station identification.
Ginger Rogers stars in a romantic comedy on the Vacation Playhouse premiere, Monday on the CBS television network.
Oh, that. Since these young ladies arrived here a couple of weeks ago, they've been getting acquainted with one another very well, too, in spite of the fact that many of them do not speak the same language. There's a considerable handicap there. However, they do manage to communicate partly through a song which has sort of become the unofficial theme song of the Miss Universe beauty pageant. It's called Getting to Know You. May I say right now that we're happy, we're going to sing it for you in a moment or so, and we're very happy that another young lady who hasn't been here up until tonight has been able to join us. She was sent here to represent her country, England, and she met with a slight accident, and this is her first night here. She's okay. It's just that she can't spend a great deal of time on her feet. She'll be up and around in a few days. So let's, at this time, welcome the delegate from England, Miss Susan Kraft. All right, ladies, are you ready to sing? Yes! Well, I'm glad to hear that. Here we go. The Miss Universe Beauty... You nearly knocked me off the platform there with that response. The Miss Universe Beauty Chorale, and if you listen carefully, you will hear some 37 different varieties of English in Rodgers and Hammerstein's Getting to Know You. Ready? chorus.
Getting to know you, to feel free and easy. When I'm with you, getting to know what to say.
Together now.
And you notice, suddenly I find out. Because of all the beautiful and new things I'm learning about you.
Some of the girls. America. All together. Some of the girls from the Americas.
Getting to know you, getting to feel free and easy. When I'm with you, getting to know what to say. And to notice suddenly I'm bright and breezy because of all the beautiful and new things I'm learning about you.
Thank you, ladies. You know, these young ladies have come here to be judged. However, they too are keen judges of one another. Now, each year there is an election conducted among them. They cast their ballots and they vote for the girl who has done the most to promote friendship and international understanding. And the winner of that election receives the Amity Award. We're very delighted to present to you now a distinguished gentleman to make that presentation, the distinguished senator from the United States Senator from the state of Florida. And it's quite appropriate that he will make the presentation because he's a member of the Foreign Relations Committee. So here is the Honorable George A. Smathers. Good evening, Senator. We're delighted that you were able to be here tonight. And before you announce the name of the winner, I think we should see what the winner will receive. So will Miss Hospitality bring the trophy out, please? There is Miss Jean Heppinger, our Miss Hospitality. Come right forward. Thank you. All right, Senator, I believe we're all set.
Well, thank you, Gene. Certainly, I'm delighted on behalf of the host state of Florida and the city of Miami Beach to present this trophy, which symbolizes, as you have so well expressed it, the international understanding and goodwill which does result from a pageant of this character. And now, if you'll hold this, I'll open the envelope.
All right, sir.
See if I can properly pronounce this name.
I'll help you.
This is very easy. It says Miss Erace Calder Taylor, who is the delegate of Scotland.
Where is she? A senator has congratulated Miss Taylor, as all of we do. We congratulate you. We congratulate you very much. Thank you. All right, I'll get out of the way of the photographers here. Thank you, Senator Smathers. Now, you know, most things here in Convention Hall happen in a very big way, but there was an event that happened in kind of a little way here earlier in the week, but it had a very charming and interesting result. There were 50 participants in it, a panel of judges, and a very enthusiastic audience here in Convention Hall. The result was Little Miss Universe for 1963. Here is 5-year-old Sharon Gary. Sharon, you're a very pretty young lady, and you're going to grow up to be a pretty big lady. Would you like to be Big Miss Universe someday?
Yes.
What else would you like to be?
A nurse.
You want to be a nurse? I understand you like to roller skate, is that right?
Yes.
What else do you like to do? when you play?
I like to play.
That's nice. How's your finger feeling?
Fine.
Good. What'd you do to it?
From my daddy's car.
Oh, you put it in your daddy's car door, huh? But it's all
We
right.
gotta keep our hands inside the car.
That's right, at all times.
Yeah.
Okay, Sharon, everybody wants to see you a little bit closer, so why don't I just lift you down here? And you take that long walk toward that camera over there while Jacques Donnet plays a little music for you. Little Miss Universe for 1963.
Little Miss Universe 1963. In small proportions, we just beauty see, and in short measures, life may perfect be. Shakespeare's friend Ben Jonson wrote those lines some 50 years ago, and looking at our charming 5-year-old Sharon Gary, they seem very apt tonight. The judges are now near the end of their deliberation. Very shortly, the finalists will reappear in evening gowns, and we'll see the final moments leading up to the crowning of the new Miss Universe. Only 11 young ladies in the world have ever worn this crown, and Arlene is talking to one of them right now.
Yes, I am, John. It's Gladys Zender. And right now we are waiting for Diane Zabicki. You remember the girl? Oh, yes. And she's with Julius Caruso, the famous hairstylist. Diane was getting a new Milk Wave Lilt Permanent at the beginning of the show. And look at her. Just look at her now. It's beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
It looks so soft. It really is surprising how soft and natural looking a Milk Wave Permanent looks on the very first day.
Just feel how soft it is, Eileen.
Ooh, it is. And the ends, they're so soft.
Julius helped comb it out.
Notice how lively it is, Arlene? This permanent will last.
Yes, indeed, and he ought to know. That is the magic of a Milk Wave Lilt. Curls that start soft, like Diane's, and stay lively, like Judy's and Diane Duffy's, and all of these international beauties. So, I just want to say you must be sure that you get a new Milk Wave Lilt for curls that start soft and stay lively.
Well, we've arrived at that moment in our pageant tonight when we can be said to be coming down the last few feet of the race to find who our new Miss Universe is going to be. I think one of the remarkable things that we've discovered at the pageant this year is that
now,
so many
ladies and
of
gentlemen,
these young girls are finally interested about their careers and about their country.
Now, in the last moments of her reign, the court presentation of the 15 finalists to Miss Universe of 1962. So, in alphabetical order, the 15 finalists here in evening gowns, beginning with the delegate from Argentina. The delegate from Austria. The delegate from Brazil. The delegate from Colombia. The delegate from Denmark. The delegate from Finland. The delegate from France. The delegate from Germany. delegate from Ireland. From Italy. The delegate from Japan. The delegate from Korea. The delegate from the Republic of South Africa. The delegate from the United States of America. Ladies and gentlemen, the crown of Miss Universe is not only a great honor, but carries with it a great responsibility. The girl who wears it travels, meets dignitaries from all parts of the world. The current Miss Universe has traveled to the Orient, to Latin America, to Europe, all over America. And wherever she goes, she represents the high ideal set forth in the Miss Universe Creed, which Senorita Norma Beatrice Nolan will now read. Here is Miss Universe.
We, representing the countries of the world in the Miss Universe Beauty Pageant, in order to further the cause of peace, justice, and mutual understanding, do solemnly dedicate ourselves to ideals of sportsmanship, friendship, and goodwill among all the peoples of the universe.
Thank you, Norma. Now, are the judges ready with their decision? Okay.
Now, at last glance at the 15 finalists, this is the moment of highest excitement for them. Each of these young ladies must be hoping very hard, hoping to win the fame and fortune that go with the title Miss Universe. For all, this has been a week of adventure and thrills. For one, the year ahead will fulfill every dream a young lady could possibly.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the big moment, the decisions we've been waiting for. The fourth runner-up for the title of Miss Universe is Kim Byung-ja, the delegate from Korea. The third runner-up is Lalaine Bennett, the delegate from the Philippines. The second runner-up is Marlene McCune, the delegate from Ireland. Now, the young lady I'm about to name as the first runner-up is the one who would wear the crown if for any reason Miss Universe should be unable to reign for a full year. So, the first runner-up is Heine Korva, the delegate from Denmark. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the last and the most important decision. The new Queen of Beauty, Miss Universe for 1963 is Maria Vargas, the delegate from Brazil. We would like to get the delegate from Brazil's reaction to this moment.
Me sinto muito feliz, mas emocionadíssima por levar para o meu país o título de Miss Universo, pois já faziam 33 anos que o meu país não tinha o título máximo de beleza universal. Muito obrigada.
She said she's very happy to be Miss Universe. My English for her country. It's 3 years they have not a big prize in Brazil.
You're a beautiful young lady, and we congratulate you. She is beautiful indeed. And now you have your first official duty to step down here and meet the gentlemen of the press. You just step down here.
This is the 12th Miss Universe. Predecessors have come from Finland, France, Sweden, Japan, Germany, and 3 from Latin America, Peru, Colombia, and Argentina. And Arlene?
Well, now this is 4 from Latin America.
Yes.
Isn't it amazing?
Yes, it is. And of course,
Wonderfully
the
exciting.
new Miss Universe is lucky as well as she's lovely. She wins $7,500 in cash and a $10,000 personal appearance contract, in addition to the gold trophy and the gifts of jewelry and haute couture costumes valued at thousands of dollars more. She will travel the world over during her year's reign. She will leave almost immediately on travels that will take her to Japan, to France, Italy, and Belgium in Europe, to Colombia, Argentina, her home country, Brazil, Mexico, and Venezuela in South America. Well, there you are.
I must say it's terribly exciting, but John, she's going to be photographed 1,000 times tonight, and each picture will be worth at least 1,000 words. See, I think our quota of words is just about run out.
And so is the time, Arlene, as this year's Miss Universe pageant comes to a close here in Miami Beach. It's early Sunday morning in Britain, and Londoners are just getting up for breakfast with the Sunday papers. In Japan, it's Sunday afternoon, and you can be sure the portable radios are blaring out on the crowded beaches. And in New Zealand, housewives are probably watching the telly as they prepare Sunday supper. To everywhere all over the world, the news is going out from Miami Beach tonight, and that good news is that beauty still reigns supreme.
And that is it. Till next year's exciting Miss Universe beauty pageant. Good night, John, dear boy. Good night, Marlena. Get well. It's been fun.
And good night, Arlene. I hope all of you have enjoyed it as much as we have. This is John Daly from Convention Hall in Miami Beach wishing you a very good night.
The Miss Universe Beauty Pageant has been brought to you by Milk Wave Lilt, the new home permanent you mix with milk for curls that start soft and stay lively. Ralph Rennick speaking. Portions of this program were pre-recorded.